Hello, everyone. It's good to have you with us. With me, actually, I'm the only one here right now. But anyway, it's good to have you back. Please feel free to post in the chat, say hi, ask questions if you want to, that sort of thing. I'll start in just a minute. I'll give a few more people a chance to get here. So last time I did one of these, I had some people email me afterward asking why they couldn't chat and that sort of stuff. So you have to be a subscriber before you can chat. That's not so I can make money off of you or anything like that. It really is a security thing. Hi, Patio. Good to see you. It just keeps people from like using a web crawler to find live streams and then spamming you. That's pretty much it. I don't think I can even find out who you are. I get a number of subscribers, and I think that's about all the information that I get. But anyway, I hope you will subscribe if you haven't already. Hey, Walter, good to see you. Anyway, we will. I'll be doing more of these. I said that last time. I really will be doing more of these. I'm going to try to move them around to different times and different days, so that they can be accessible to other people. But also, the live stream stays up. So if you can't be here live, you can still join me just after the fact. And also, if you subscribe to me, not Volusia Buddhist Fellowship, but Morris Sullivan on Substack, you'll get information about when they're coming up and that sort of stuff. It's really kind of an easy way to let me know in advance, let you know in advance when these kinds of things are happening. And if I change the order of service or something like that, you'll know that. So anyway, let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to start with an incense offering, and we will go from there. Hi, Diane. Good to see you. The fragrance of this incense invites the awakened mind to be present with us. It fills our sacred space, guards our minds from wrong thinking. The fragrance of this incense unites us with virtue, mindfulness, and wisdom. We offer it on behalf of all beings. Homage to the Buddha. Crooked somehow. I hate being crooked. Homage to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. The Dharma, incomparably profound and infinitely subtle, is rarely encountered even in millions of ages. Now we see it, hear it, receive it, and maintain it. May we completely realize the Tathagata's true meaning. Maka hanya haramita shingyo. Kanji zaibo sasagyo jen hanya haramita ji shoken gon kaiku do isaiku yakushari shi shikifu iku kufu ishiki shiki sokozeku Kusoko ze shiki juso gyo shiki yakubu nyoze shari shize shoho fuko fusho fumetsu Kufujo fuzo fugen zeiko kuchu mushiki muju sogyo shiki mugen ni bizet shinni mushiki shoko misoko ho mugen kai naishi mui shiki kai mumu myo yaku mumu myo jin naishi muroshi yaku muroshi jin muku shumetsudo Muchi akumu toko imu shotoko bodai sata e hanya haramita Shinmu kege mu kege komu ukufu onri isai tindo muso kugyo nehan sanze shobutsue hanya haramita kotoko anokotara samyoko sambodai kochi hanya haramita zedai shinshu zedai moso Zeimu Joshu, Zeimu Todoshu, Nojo Isai Kushin Jitsu Fuko, Kosetsu Hanya Haramita Shu, Sokosetsu Shu, Watsugate Gate, Hara Gate, Araso Gate, Bodhi Soaka, Anya Shingyo. The Metta Sutta. This is what should be done by one who is skilled in goodness and who knows the path of peace. Let them be able and upright, straightforward and gentle in speech, humble and not conceited, contented and easily satisfied, unburdened with duties and frugal in their ways, peaceful and calm and wise and skillful, not proud and demanding in nature. Let them not do the slightest thing that the wise would later reprove. Wishing in gladness and in safety, may all beings be at ease. Whatever living beings there may be, whether they are weak or strong, omitting none, the great or the mighty, medium, short or small, the seen and the unseen, those living far, near and far away, those born and to be born, may all beings be at ease. Let none deceive another or despise any being in any state. Let none through anger or ill will wish harm upon another. Even as a mother protects with her life her child, her only child, so with a boundless heart should one cherish all living beings, radiating kindness over the entire world, spreading upward to the skies and downward to the depths, outward and unbounded, freed from hatred and ill will, whether standing or walking, sitting or lying down, free from drowsiness, one should sustain this recollection. This is said to be the sublime abiding. By not holding to fixed views, the pure-hearted one, having clarity of vision, being freed from all sense desires, is not born again into the world of suffering. May I be happy and well. May no harm come to me. May I learn compassion. May all my friends, family, and those I love be happy and well. May no harm come to them. May they learn compassion. May all those troubled in body, mind, and spirit be happy and well. May no harm come to them. May they learn compassion. May all those who have hurt me in body, mind, and spirit be happy and well. May no harm come to them. May they learn compassion. May all those I have hurt in body, mind, and spirit be happy and well. May no harm come to them. May they learn compassion. May all my enemies be happy and well. May no harm come to them. May they learn compassion. May all living beings be happy and well. May no harm come to them. May they learn compassion. So let's go ahead and meditate. I kind of skipped that, but after the meditation, I'll say a prayer and then we can do the dedication of merit together. So I'm going to do something that You never, if you're new to this, if you've come to one of these for the first time, this never happens in a Zen center. I'm going to guide you in a meditation. By the way, the bell sound better this time? That issue came up last time. I just wondered if it was less clingy this time. All right. So I'm going to, I will invite the bell. You'll hear it 3 times. Yeah, good. I'm glad to hear that. And that will start and twice to end. And I'll give you a little bit of guidance along the way. Just take a few deep breaths. And focus on your belly rising and falling as you inhale and exhale. Let your abdominal muscles be nice and soft. Think about maintaining a soft belly. That lets your diaphragm expand and contract so that you can breathe smoothly and completely. You don't have to breathe extra deep or anything like that. Just naturally, slowly-ish, and deeply. And then just let your breath settle into a comfortable rhythm. Don't have to breathe any special way, but as you breathe in, know that you're breathing in. Breathing out, know that you're breathing out. If your mind is very restless, you can note your breaths in, out, or Budo, or something like that, what works for you. Or you can count your breaths as you exhale, just saying silently to yourself 1 for the whole duration of the out breath, and then 2, and on up to 10, and then start over. And this is just to help you calm your mind. When you settle the mind on something, on an object, it comes to rest, much the way if you were carrying a cup of tea across the room and then you set it down on the table. If you leave it alone, the surface becomes calm, unrippled. And the same with the mind. We let the mind settle down. We don't try to stop thinking. But with practice, we can develop one-pointed concentration, one-pointed mind, so that where we put our mind, that's where it stays. Doesn't mean thoughts don't arise. It means thoughts arise and then pass. Our lives, including the activity of our cognitions, our awarenesses, continues on. We live our lives. We don't put it aside, escape from it, go to sleep. We're here and now. And you can have your attention on the breath anywhere that's comfortable for you. I like keeping it in my belly. Some people like the nose, center of the chest. Whatever works for you is fine. And I'll just give you a few minutes of silence. Just watch your breath. See what comes up in your mind. Stay in this moment. In the moment, I will invite the bell again. When you hear the bell, you can bring your hands together in front of your heart, Gasho. And when it rings the second time, just bow slightly from your waist. This is the way we close meditation. Our two hands are coming together like wisdom and compassion, joining in one practice, one gesture. We surround all beings with the infinite light of wisdom and compassion. Particularly, we send loving thoughts to all those who are suddenly lost their livelihoods because of political oppression, to those who are ill and may not be treated, to the elderly, the infirm, the children who may not get medical care, refugees from climate change, those who rested because of their political opinions, those in fear of other losses, grieving for their well-being. May they be serene through all their troubles. We offer our gratitude to those suffering the health of the natural world, and for those who are standing up against injustice. May we all ascend to the throne of peace and realize the Buddha way together. Say the dedication of merit with me. Sabe sata sadahantu avera sukajivino katang punya phalang mahang sabe bagi bhavantu te. May all beings live happily, free from animosity. May all share in the blessings springing from the good we have done. So thank you. So I would just read you something that has to do with the way we just meditated. So I know some of you who are here. Hello, Lynn. Good to see you. Already know this because I have this group of people who meet with me on Thursdays. I say a group of people. It's a number of people who, kind of rotate through depending on what's going on in their lives and what we're doing. And, we meet on Zoom and not continuously. We'll take breaks and then we'll come back and study something together. And I mentioned the Platform Sutra as a possibility of something that we would look at. So I'm reading Red Pine's translation of the Platform Sutra now. It's in this little book called Three Zen Sutras, if you want to check it out. But I just started reading his translation of this particular piece of literature, the Platform Sutra, and I thought that these passages were very appropriate for doing this. So he's talking about the nature of Zen and meditation, and he says one practice samadhi means at all times, whether walking, standing, sitting, or lying down, always practicing with an undivided mind. So White Sands, I know some of you go to White Sands Buddhist Center and they use the term when they do meditation instructions of one-pointed mind. And that's basically what he's talking about. One practice samadhi, right? This concentration that is non-dualistic in terms of the way the mind and meditation are happening. Anyway, he goes on to say, deluded people attached to external attributes get hold of one practice samadhi and say that sitting motionless, eliminating delusions, or not thinking thoughts is one practice samadhi. If that were true, it would be the same as being unconscious. It would block the way. The way has to flow without obstruction. Why would you block it? The way flows freely when the mind doesn't dwell on anything. Once it dwells on something, it is imprisoned. If sitting motionless were right, Vimalakirti wouldn't have criticized Sariputta for meditating on the forest. And I'll explain that to you one of these days. Maybe doesn't matter right now. Good friends, I know there are those who tell others to concentrate on contemplating the purity of their minds and not to move or think. Deluded people don't understand and insist on turning things upside down. There are hundreds of such people who teach the way like this, but they are, you should know, greatly mistaken. Now, this is the sixth patriarch of Zen. A very interesting fellow. He was illiterate. He couldn't read or write, but he became a student of the fifth patriarch of Zen and became his successor. And that's an interesting story. And we'll talk about it when we go into the Platform Sutra more. Anyway, he says, good friends, what are meditation and wisdom like? They're like a lamp and its light. Where there is a lamp, there is light. Where there is no lamp, there is no light. The lamp is the light's body, and the light is the lamp's function. They have two names, but not two bodies. Our teaching of meditation and wisdom is also like this. I like that metaphor of the lamp and the light being like the body in meditation. And he's not talking about just, sitting in a zendo or sitting, looking at your screen online or whatever as meditation. I think that this really is talking about the way we live our lives. Anyway, in fact, I know this because he goes on to say this. He says, when you think, you manifest yourself. If you think bad thoughts, you become a denizen of hell. People ask me about heavens and hells, and I say, it's what your mind creates. If you think bad thoughts, you become a denizen of hell. If you think good thoughts, you turn into a dewa of heaven. Malice turns you into a beast, and compassion turns you into a bodhisattva. Wisdom transports you to the higher realms, and ignorance sends you to the lower realms. So whenever a thought is good, wisdom arises. Just as a single lamp can dispel 1,000 years of darkness, a single thought of wisdom can end 10,000 years of ignorance. So anyway, I love that. And so I thought I would share it with you. And I'm not going to try to unpack it all for you. I want to be respectful of your time, and I'm trying to keep these to half an hour or less so people can do them on their lunch hour and stuff. But thank you for being with me. If you haven't already, please go to my Substack and subscribe. And then again, it's all free, not charging you anything. It's an easy way to communicate with people who want to learn about the Dharma and want to meditate together and that sort of thing. So, and I set the Substack up under my name because I'm dealing with multiple communities of people these days, since I'm not in, one place anymore. I'm in New England and sometimes Florida, and sometimes online, and sometimes California, right? So trying to stay in touch with anybody who has an interest in what I have to say. And I'll probably be doing some interfaith things and stuff like that, inviting some people from other traditions to talk with me. So I hope that you will look for me there if you haven't already. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. And I'll be letting you know where and when I'll be doing the next live stream. I won't make you wait as long this time, I promise. I also have some plans to do some recording while I'm in Florida, and hopefully to get it up and posted while I'm there. And I will probably do the live stuff on Substack. I haven't experimented with this yet, but I probably will, because it's hard to do live streams. In fact, I don't think I can do live streams on YouTube with a mobile device. I think it has to be with a laptop or desktop still, until I get millions of followers. And y'all would have to get busy getting your friends to subscribe, because right now I think I got about 600. So anyway, thank you again for being here, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Until next time.